Today we're going to talk about a wide range of Fortnite and gaming topics and make them into a video with timestamps, by the way, if you'd like to skip to any particular part of the video. Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. If you're new here, my name is Kyle. I'm your guy with too many YouTube channels, and welcome back to Let's Talk Clen. This is the series on the channel where I ask you guys to jump into the Discord server, which, if you are new here, is in the pinned comment in the description down below, and I ask you guys to give me some stuff to talk about for a video, and this is why we make the entire video about, guys, usually we talk about Fortnite gaming, but of course we can talk about anything at all. Let's get straight into the video for today, guys. What do you think about the time machine, and what do you think we will do with this final event of Chapter 4? If we go to a time, what season and what time would we go? I would imagine that, here's my working theory about it, because of course I've been bouncing around different things that we could possibly do. I think the most likely thing is we go back in time and because I'm thinking this last event will be a goodbye for Donald Mustard or something along the lines of that. So I feel like we're going to use a time machine and just go quickly over everything that happened in Fortnite so far and get a little bit of a goodbye to each thing. We're gonna go back to the device and just quickly though, we're gonna have not it, I don't want to talk about it like it's a flashback type thing where it's oh, we're here, then we're here, then we're here, then we're here, then we're here, you know what I mean? I feel like we're just going to slowly go all the way back, and it's gonna look like crap. There was a Marvel movie. It was Guardians of the Galaxy. You know, when they were going through that little warp speed thing and they ended up just flying over Stan Lee on the moon. They just slowly appeared out of one end in this ship. I feel like it's going to be kind of like that, but that's just my working theory right now, because there's a lot of different ways it can go, but I would imagine we're going to experience some type of goodbye to every single chapter. I think that'd be really, really cool. Do you think the current end date of the season is accurate, or do you think that season 4 will end up being delayed before then? And you know what, with Epic Games, to be honest with you, it's always possible, but they've been on the ball as of recently. But I do think that because it's a chapter ending event, and because, well, they're leading into the 1 month long season, they're already having such little time, and Donald Mustard taking off and Charlie 1 taking over, I would imagine, like the Marvel season, it would be a little bit more important for them to hit the deadline this time around. Hey Kyle, what do you think will happen in Fortnitemares? I think we can see some Chrome Ghost happening, the returning bosses, especially the Herald, as comeback like Midas's Revenge, except it's Herald Revenge. To be honest with you, I could see the Herald coming back. I really could. As if every character wanted to come back, or if you wanted to take a look at any of the characters to come back, I think the Herald would be most likely, to be honest with you, because we still don't know what happened to her, and we could maybe, especially if the storyline's coming to an end, maybe we could get some closure with the Herald. Maybe we could get some answers for something, what her motive was, anything along those lines. You know what I mean? I think that'd be really cool, but I hope it just doesn't end up like Shadow Midas, where he's back, he's gone. I want some storyline with it this time around. How do you think on how Chapter 5 will unfold, and what do you think will happen on the Chapter 4 finale event? Well, I kind of described what I thought will happen in the Chapter 4 finale event, but how do I think Chapter 5 will unfold? Of course, that's really, really difficult to say, man. I feel like Epic, I don't know why, guys. I don't know why. I feel like Epic Games, with all the content they're preparing for the end of the year, I feel like they're really going to nail Chapter 5. They nailed this season. They're nailing the storyline. Right now, in my opinion, I'm enjoying the storyline. I know there's a lot of the people in the Fortnite community right now who still want to see more, and I do too, but I feel like when you're taking everything into consideration right now, I think Epic Games is doing a really good job. So I don't have any particular theories on how Chapter 5 will unfold as of right now, but I have a good feeling about it. Really, really good feeling about Fortnite right now, guys. Would you like to see Chapter 4 Season 5 be another collaboration season, but instead of being all one collab like with Marvel in Chapter 2 Season 4, instead it would be a mashup of multiple different IPs from different games, movies, celebrities, etc.? I wouldn't like it. I would play it, don't get me wrong, but I would prefer the idea of them, and it's been floated around by a bunch of people in our community, right, to have 2 battle passes. Why not have one Fortnite original battle pass and have another battle pass, free money Epic Games, with just different collaborations and stuff like that? But if you want to talk about another collaboration season, I would be down to see it. I'd be okay with it, especially with the way they handled Chapter 2 Season 4. I just don't want it to be the finale season of Chapter 4, because I'm all on hey, this is Donald Mustard's goodbye. I don't want it to be a collaboration, if that makes sense. So I'd be open to this idea, just not Chapter 4 Season 5. Oh man, how do you like them making a quote in a server, guys? If you don't know, by the way, and thank you, I guess this is a free promotion for the Discord server, so thank you, staff. But anyways, guys, there is a new section in the Discord server where you can make things a quote, and it just makes something all professional. And oh man, yes, added the bot, and I absolutely love it. It's been making me laugh. You have going to holla quotes in the Discord server. It's another reason why you should join the Discord server. You can help make videos, you can have an amazing community, and you can make some fantastic quotes. I thought it'd be fun to make that a video like one day when we have like a bunch of famous quotes gathered. That'd be really fun. If you could bring back 3 named POIs that aren't in the game for Chapter 5, which ones would you pick? Okay, here we go. I got it off the top of my head. Starry Suburbs, Risky Reels, and The Block. Enough said. Starry Suburbs, the greatest POI of all time in my opinion. Risky Reels is a staple in Fortnite on the map. That is a POI that everybody unanimously loves, and even in Chapter 2 when they revamped it, it was great. Chapter 3 when it was Rocky Reels, that was great too. Any risky POI, give it to me. And The Block, man. I want to see The Block with Creative 2.0. I want people who make concepts to have their skins in the game. I want people who make maps have their map in the game. The Block was such a cool idea, and with Creative 2.0 right now, man, it would be absolutely fantastic. Thoughts on Donald leaving Epic Games? In my opinion, it's sad, and in my opinion, he deserves an icon skin and a locker bundle for his efforts at the very least. Man, he needs to have an icon skin, which I really do think it's going to be the Visitor. I think we're going to get another Visitor skin like we did with the Paradigm. Maybe he's going to have a new suit or something like that, and it's actually going to be Donald Mustard. I really do believe that's going to happen, but I've made multiple videos talking about the topic, so I'm going to really just sum it up for you. It's really sad, but at the same time, it is absolutely amazing to see the way the Fortnite community is sending him off. Such a community full of nothing but toxicity has been really, really respectful to the guy who gave us the greatest game in the history of gaming, and it's going to live on forever, guys. I love Donald Mustard, love his legacy. I really love and appreciate everything that he's done for us, so it's been really cool. I hope he just has an amazing, amazing retirement and an amazing life. What if Fortnite added upgraded builds? Like in Save the World, you could upgrade your builds 2 times, but the first time costing 20 and the second costing 30. I've heard this idea before. I've never played Save the World myself, but I think it'd be a very interesting idea for an LTM. But to be honest with you, I would not like it in the Battle Royale. It's just like, it would be changing building a little way too much, you know what I mean? Are you more sad about Donald leaving or more excited for Charlie taking over? Oh, man. Yeah, here's the thing. I'm not necessarily sad that Donald Mustard's leaving. I know some of you are. I'm just like more of like, Donald, man, enjoy your retirement. It's been an absolute blast. I'll be sad that Donald Mustard left if Charlie does a poor job, but I don't think he will. I'm very excited for Charlie to take over. I'm very excited for Fortnite Chapter 5. I'm very excited to have new hands on the Fortnite, the storyline, the Fortnite game, whatever it may be. I think it's great that Charlie, when especially with all his credentials, is here, so I'm excited to see what he does. I would have to say I'm more excited for Charlie because I'm not necessarily sad about Donald leaving. Oh, here's an interesting one. Why did you decide to make a podcast? Well, if you guys don't know, by the way, I have 2 podcasts on the channel, one being the Clencast, where I do myself or do with people that are regularly on the channel, and PBJ and I also have another podcast, which you should check out all of those, by the way. I just wanted to have, like, you know what, YouTube added a podcast section in the YouTube studio, and you know, YouTube is very, very nice to you in the algorithm. If you're really like having, they want to be a place where everyone will go to no matter what the media is, whether it's music, whether it's podcasts, shorts, videos. Like, they want to take over like the entire media section. So apparently the algorithm is very nice to you if you are one of those channels who really utilizes every single little thing, like live streams, podcasts, all those stuff. But also, to be honest with you, after being on these podcasts that I have been on, I thought it was really fun, first of all, and I've gotten a lot of comments saying that they really like when I make long form content. So I was like, hey, it's the best of both worlds. Why not start a podcast? It's here. I'm here to like, I'm doing my best to be the biggest Fortnite YouTuber ever, or be like one of the biggest YouTubers. Why not dive into podcasting? Why not? What could it hurt? And people have been really nice about the podcast. So guys, thank you so much, by the way, and I cannot wait for the future of these podcasts. I want to have guests on. I want to feature you guys from the community. We're still getting our feet wet with the podcast a little bit, especially PBJ and I, but man, this is the start of something special in my opinion, but I'm really excited for the podcast. Do you think Season 4 saved Chapter 4? Honestly, no. I know a lot of people are really sad and like really frustrated with Fortnite in Chapter 4 Season 3, but to talk about saving Chapter 4, you'd have to talk about like other seasons absolutely bombing, which they didn't. Chapter 4 Season 1 was great, and Chapter 4 Season 2 was absolutely fantastic. Now we had a little bit of a dip after that, and now we are in another amazing season, so I don't think it needed saving, to be honest with you, but for some people it might have. What do you think about Chapter 5 and it possibly being a complete reboot of the story and the gameplay itself? Because of all things like movement getting updated with new speeds, distances, the UIs, and a lot more getting changed, I think that's just something coming out with a new chapter with like all those things getting updated, to be honest with you. But a reboot of the story and the gameplay itself, I don't think it's going to be a reboot of the gameplay, but I think it's going to be a reboot of the story. I feel like this season is going to close it all out, close Donald Mustard's story. Charlie Wen's going to take over. That's what I believe is going to happen. I'm not completely sold that we're going to restart the Fortnite storyline. I'm not completely sold that we're going to say goodbye. Okay. I just think that's what's most likely going to happen. But what do I think about it possibly being rebooted? I'd be okay with it. I'd be okay with it. I'd like to have like a few elements coming back, like, you know what I mean? Some things taken over. But if they rebooted the storyline completely in Chapter 5, didn't even call it Chapter 5, they called it like Book 2 or something like that, I'd be all here for it. I'm a big Fortnite fan. I love this game. Love everything they've done. I'm sticking by it, and I'll be invested in it. As long as you interest me with the storyline. I don't care where it came from. I don't care if it's new. Interest me. That's all I'm about. I'm okay with it. I'm excited for Chapter 5. What are your opinions regarding the economical state of the United States and its current president? But what we're going to be talking about is who do you think would win in a friendly fight between Luigi and Tails? Guys, Tails would solo. Tails is just, imagine all the stuff Tails could just invent to just absolutely stomp on Luigi. That wouldn't even be a fight, man. That wouldn't even be a fight. Tails solos, man. But anyways, with that being said, guys, that is it for this episode of Let's Talk Clen. Thank you so much to everybody who participated. Thank you so much for watching this video. And guys, if you are new here and you enjoy the content, please join the Discord server. Help us make the videos. I'd really appreciate it. It's in the pinned comment and the description down below. But guys, thank you so much for watching this video. On the screen right now, if you'd like to continue watching the Clen channel, there'll be 2 videos on screen for you to check out right here. I will see you either there or in the next video, guys. Take care.